Welcome back, everybody, to Brotato. Today is going to be a multitasker run, and hopefully we can win this one unlike yesterday's, or I guess like 3 or 4 days ago for you guys' experience. This character looks like they would be pretty easy, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to try to jinx myself, but 20% extra damage, 12 weapons at once, double the 8 or the weapon cap of pretty much any other character. But negative 6% damage for every weapon that you have, and a wide selection of picking stuff off the bat here. I've been kind of feeling the melee stuff. Well, you know, random it. Just go random. We'll go for this. Oh, or screwdriver. Landmine spawns. I have not dealt with landmines before, but maybe they can be good. Oh, this screwdriver is not a good starting weapon to have, huh? That's fine. We can totally deal with this. Just give it a minute. I'll become a master of my own craft in just one quick second here. Might be our first round. We got a level up there. Okay, good. I was going to say, might be our first round and not getting a level up, but we got one. We're cool. Attack speed, HP regen. We may need the attack speed from what it looks like now. Okay, we got some weapons here. Shuriken. Item price early on is pretty good, and we'll buy a Thief Dagger, and then we'll keep going here. But I don't know when this video is going to go live. I don't know if it's in 2 days for me, 3 days, or 4 days, but there will be a new series starting on the channel, not replacing this one. Brotato was here to stay for a while. I'm having a really good time with this game, but it's a Lego game. It's a new Lego game called Lego Brick Tales, not made by TT Games, which I know concerns a couple of people. I've seen some, I wouldn't say weird takes, excuse me, but I've seen some strange takes about that. We'll do that. Another one of these? Sure. We don't need another knife right now. But I've seen some weird takes about it not being by TT Games, which, if you don't know, is the company that makes like Lego Batman, Lego Star Wars, the Warner Brothers IPs for Lego games. And while they're a great studio, and they've made some classics out there, I think it's time to let another company take a stab at some more riskier titles, or some more, I guess, like out there titles. Only because I think that TT Games is, again, I really enjoy their games. I really do. I really want the medal. I'll save that, and we can buy the ghost axe and we can buy landmines. But the thing is I feel like for how nostalgic and fun their games can be, there is a lack of polish that persists between nearly every entry of the series that I think is far too much overlooked. There is not a single Lego game without some kind of game-breaking bug or crash or glitch that can ruin the experience for everybody. The games even have like trouble launching sometimes, like just trying to open up the program, which it's not inexcusable. But for studios of making games like for Lego and making Lego games for that, I'm gonna go for a reroll here. There, I wanted the HP. That's been making games for that studio for so long, and those I'm gonna combine so we get less of a damage down, and I think we're good to go. I find it very weird that they haven't like still fully nailed, I wouldn't say the formula, but more so they haven't nailed like how to make a bug-free game. And there's a lot of pressure from, this is not the devs' fault, by the way, because like with every new game, they get pushed to make their own game engine over and over. The big Skywalker Saga drama was that there was so much crunch time, and the studio was trying to force the devs to make their own custom game engine for the game, which is bound to create complications along the way. It's going to make, you know, development time longer. It's going to make the games have potentially engine breaking or system breaking bugs there. Oh, speed, dude, please. It's not good to do that. I think we can all agree it's not good to do that. It should be pretty obvious, I feel like, but with even the games on the same engines, we can look at Lego Batman, Lego Indiana Jones, and Star Wars. They were kind of their toes in the water for the games. It was their first like 3 couple games making Lego games, and there were bound to be a couple of issues here and there, especially when they're a smaller studio. But at the year of our Lord 2020, and there are games like Lego Batman 3 that have issues just straight up launching or opening the game. I mean, that much just feels like laziness to a certain extent. And game development is never lazy. To make a game requires so much skill and so much time and effort sunk into it. But if your game is having trouble launching, at the very, very least, oh, it's Tyler. I'm gonna lock you in. We can just buy you right now, sure. We have Mr. Alexa, but for a studio like that, there should be more patches and more game fixes. Even for the older games that I know they're not making money off of that much anymore, but like, I have an issue with practically every older game where if I alt-tab out of the game or I turn off my VSync, the game just straight up crashes. Lego Batman 3 has this bug where if you try to like launch a game on a loaded file, for like the 4th time, I think, you like, you know, close the game, open it up, a couple days later, play it. The 4th time you try to load that file, you will be stuck in an endless loading screen. And the only way to fix it is to go into your game files and delete 2 distinct like text documents, and then delete the game's cache. Like it's that game, it's not even that old. Like it's still, I would say, a decently recent Lego game. That should not be an issue, I feel like. It's frustrating from a player's perspective, where I just want to play the game and I literally can't. We'll do it. I know it's risky, but we can do it. I'm not going to lock Pistol. I don't really care for Pixel. This looks pretty good. We'll lock that, though. I'm at 1 HP. Where's my tree? I'm gonna focus here. Why are no trees spawning, though? Got it. Big circles. You're not getting a level, I don't think, this one. All I wanted to do there was live. That's it. Oh, 20 luck. Yes, please. Bean teacher. Nah, we need to get lifesteal like ASAP here. Yes. I don't really care to lock that. Let's just go. At least we have like max HP again. We're not like struggling. We can get some more levels and some more stuff here. But it's inexcusable that I think with working with a company that long and working with a franchise that long, that there would be something as game destroying as not even being able to launch the game in the first place. It's the most frustrating thing from my perspective is to want to play the games and I can't play the games that I paid for. The other thing is too is that up until recently, like, I would have hardly classified Lego as a puzzle franchise. Like, yes, you gotta think to figure stuff out, but no more than like a regular video game like this or Isaac. Is Isaac a puzzle game? I don't think so. I wouldn't call it a puzzle game. Yeah, there's rooms that have like teleporters in it, but that's not the same as like a puzzle game. It's not a dedicated puzzle. I want that. Thank you. A puzzle experience, if that makes sense. So I wouldn't have even really considered Lego to be Oh, dude, we're gonna have like 40 luck right now. Oh my god. Lifesteal, there we go. HP regen, beautiful. 10 damage. Sure. More weapons. Sure. A reroll. Sure. Glass cannon. We'll take it. I like having a lot. We have 20 damage now. We're actually doing quite well, I would say. One more reroll here. Dude. Just give me all the weapons. Any combining I can do right now? No, I'm fine. We're gonna go into this. We're gonna crush this wave. Look how many weapons we have right now. This is unbelievable. We have upgraded to the maximum, it feels like, right now. All I'm missing out now is a lot of armor. We can get some armor back. We're gonna be in such a good position. But up until like Lego DC supervillains, and I think Lego Batman 3 as well, really helped push the games into like being more puzzle oriented with like previously. Let's take the Complete Saga versus Skywalker Saga. Complete Saga. You walk up to a droid panel as R2, hit the A button, you're in. The Skywalker Saga. You walk into a droid panel as R2, have to play a tiny like matching minigame to unlock the panel, then you're in. That extra small like quick minigame adds another great layer to the puzzle solving in the games, but it took TT Games so long to think to implement a feature like that in their franchise that I feel like it's almost time to let another company not work with them or take it over, but just give their own spin on the franchise as well. Sure. Yeah, sure, dude. 9 speed. We need armor. Go for the armor. Our armor is at 6. It's fine. It's at the very least, it's fine. Rocket launcher? Kind of want the rocket launcher. And we'll just keep going here. No combining still. Damage at -9. That's fine though. We have so many weapons out here. It's gonna be inconsequential. I'd like to get it back up though. I really would. We'll figure that out when the time actually comes here. But I really do want to see another company take a stab at the Lego company like styled games. I mean, even still, like, it feels like as the games once again become more modern, the Lego aspect gets lost more and more. You could replace the game characters with things that aren't Lego, and it would probably feel the same. I want things that like need to be Lego to make the story work, and there are, like, you know, building stuff that's definite Lego. It's oriented around Legos, but you can also just build things like regularly in real life with real tools and real material. But I think like building it off of the idea that it is Lego, and that's the main pull, instead of it being like it's being Star Wars is the main pull, or it being Batman is the main pull. I want a game that makes Lego the main pull again. That's pretty much it. Dodge, max HP. Yeah, we'll do it. Attack speed, crit chance. I mean, dude, yeah. And? Sure. I want to be able to combine stuff here pretty soon, but what's my screwdriver level? It's 3. Do I have a screwdriver 2? I don't believe I do. My nose is itchy. I apologize. And we just keep going with this. We can't really do much else right now, but I do want to get some more cohesive weapons happening here. I know that certain weapon types, like, they synergize with, like, you get, you know, 2 explosives, they do more damage, something like that. So I do want to get some more of a cohesive build happening here, but that is a problem for a future me. We actually have that option, and I have more money to spend on rerolls and things in the shop. So let's focus on getting some extra moolah this run, and then we can start pushing ourselves a little bit further. We have $378. I would probably could buy like 2 items in a reroll there, I would say, and maybe get a little bit extra coming out. If you live the wave, you're taking a lot of dumb hits right now. The lifesteal though is I think what you want to focus on, because you have 12 weapons. You're always hitting something. Lifesteal is going to be, I think, very, very important if you can make that work. Hey, you're gonna live. You're fine. Okay, $400. More alien eyes, sure. Melee damage, dodge, engineering. We'll take the damage, I guess. It's a reroll. Scissors 3. Okay. Let's throw away. Combine those. Beautiful. Roll again. Thief Dagger 2. That combines. I think that's good. I'm actually going to recycle this to get my damage back higher, because a 1-tier weapon is not going to do much. And then I feel good to go. I know you're supposed to try to always have max weapons all the time, but my thought process is, like, if it's giving us a -6 damage for a weapon that's not going to do consistently 6 damage outputting for us, it's not worth having it when you could potentially have more damage and also buy a better weapon later on down the road regardless. Now, if I had to make one improvement to our run right now, I do want to see higher tier guns spawning in our shop. I've been playing a lot of melee and it's been fun, but I think for a character like this, range is definitely gonna be the way to go. Our lifesteal's working amazingly right now, might I add, though. My strategy seems to be coming full force. I can take some big hits to get some green, but also recover that. I do want to get the green, though, so... Okay, yeah, no, that's not good. 2 seconds, you're fine. You're fine, don't worry about it, not even once. Gummy Berserker. Sure. Legs, attack, speed, armor, or luck. We'll go armor. We'll buy that and then we'll reroll. Power Fist 3. What are we scrapping for that? We don't gotta scrap anything for that. We just buy it. And then lifesteal. Sure. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's unarmed explosive. That's gonna do better with the rocket launcher we have, I think. It's also explosive because we have 2 of those. Right, okay. We have 2 unarmed weapons. So we have a good thing going here. We have a really good thing. And the precise weapons, because we have 1, 2, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? Well, that's 3, 4. No, we have a lot of precise weapons. Okay, so the thing, they do synergize. The big thing right now is our damage. I think we'll start getting rid of the unarmed stuff next, or primitive even, because we don't have any like double ups of primitive or anything like that. So, okay. I'm understanding the flow of the game. I can kind of like visualize the matrix right now. And wave 14 is no joke. I think we died here in our last run, if I'm not mistaken. Something along those lines. I have no idea. But TLDR on the Lego game front, I am very excited to see a different company take a stab at the puzzle format of Lego and hopefully make it work. And maybe even give TT Games some extra inspiration for future puzzles in their games. I would like to see some more diorama-based stuff, because a lot of the time when you're loading up a save file or a world, you get a little bit of a Lego diorama as a loading screen. Make puzzles based off that. Give us like rotatable Lego dioramas you gotta take apart and build different things with. Can you imagine how cool that would be? Like actually building in a Lego game with your own skill and not just what the game's like auto building you. Whew, wings, hell yeah, brother. HP, hell yeah, brother. Another Tyler. This looks pretty good. And we'll just go, I think. We can lock in Tyler. I wouldn't mind getting a double up there. We are taking some big hits. I really think we should be focusing on armor again, or just even more lifesteal. the higher your lifesteal is, the slower you can die. So maybe that's for the best right there. But I think you just focus in the beginning on the waves, take down the big boys as they spawn, so when it doesn't get as crowded as quickly. And once it does get a little bit crowded, you can have a little bit of room to run around and move around in. So I'm going to go back to the old winning strategy we won that other run with, which is just focus on the hordes so you have plenty of room to maneuver once things inevitably get out of your control. Like right here, a little bit out of my control right there. Always have an escape path ready, like right now. Bait them out. Look at this. 12 seconds left. Level up there, not quite, but we got a lot of XP at least. Look at that, beautiful. I'll buy the banner. Well, what's our lifesteal at before I start buying stuff? 10? We can buy the banner. We can do it. We can do it. Negative 14 damage, though. What can you throw away here? That's already bringing it back to negative 8. That's pretty good. That's a little... That was probably a good play to at least scrap one of them. Multitasker kind of changes the way you play the game, I feel like. Where you're used to just trying to always have, like, 6 weapons at once. It's bad to have max weapons as this character. I think unless they're all, like, compensating for your damage or they're synergizing, it's not always that good. But with only having 11, we got a big buff to our damage, funnily enough, that we can utilize, take down these waves a tiny bit faster. The hand was probably not doing too much for us anyways at this point in the game, especially at a tier 2. So I actually feel quite good about that. I think you don't settle for tier 2 weapons as this character. Tier 3 or above, otherwise it's not going to really make up what you're losing for it. Okay? Rock in a hard place right now, but that was some good handling of that situation. I want these chargers gone. There we go. Oh my god. Get him on the landmines there. Beautiful. 4 seconds. Lovely. Waves, we're getting close to the end here. I don't want to lose max HP right now. I want to gain max HP. There we go. HP regen. Primitive torch. Okay. Primitive synergizes with primitive, so sure. I guess I don't really need luck anymore because we're getting towards the end of it. We'll buy the turret, and then I think we're good to go. Because luck only affects what kind of items you find in your shop, so I don't think luck is going to be very important when the shops become less frequent as the run goes on here. So I'm fine giving up luck for a little bit of extra regen to keep us alive longer. I don't think we have the prowess to kill the boss at the end of the wave 20, but we can outlive the boss, I think, is the big thing. If you kill the boss, the wave immediately ends. However, our damage output right now, I think it's good. I think it's really, really good, but as we saw last run, that boss has quite a lot of HP. I don't know if this is the wave that's going to take that down. A lot of damage here. Lifesteal, please. Medical turret, please. The medical turret might have saved us in that situation. I'm not sure if it was lifesteal or medical turret, but something saved our asses, like, really good. We're falling behind. Damage. Precise and elemental. You know what, dude? I guess we are running a practically almost all melee build. Max HP and HP regen, look at that. And I do want to have some lifesteal, so I'll lock that in and we'll just go. I'm going to play to the synergies right now. If I die, it's the comments' fault. If I live, it's my doing. I'm taking a lot of hits right now. Why is this wave so difficult? Got that crate, though. Okay, making dumb choices again. I don't know if we can win this run, dude. Sure. Well, we can upgrade. Want to combine? Okay. We have all positive stats besides dodge. That's kind of the rough thing. This gives you dodge. I'll lock that in for next round, I guess, in case we find nothing better. I don't know if we got it in us. We have 2 more waves. This one and the next one's the last wave. I don't know if we have it in us, to be honest with you. Take out the big hordes. That's what kind of got you last time. You lived through it. That's the surprising thing. You played well enough and dodged well enough to live through it. Can you do it again? I guess really only time can tell. Getting charged at is the issue. I don't have any dodge stat, and dodge is what helps you dodge hits that would normally hit you. It's a freebie pretty much, and our dodge stat is actually negative. I don't know how that's gonna affect us. We lived again. Attack speed. Positive dodge stat. And extra life steal. Alright. We are not dealing enough damage to kill this fool. It's a long wave timer, though, so maybe we are. I don't know. I can just try to survive this time, I think, honestly. Because you can deal with hordes of enemies, but one powerful one, I'm not sure. "30 seconds. That was a great dodge, I feel like. I like that one. That one felt good to do. Hurt a little bit. Lifesteal, where are you? He's done it. He's done it. Chopper, the soldier, and new difficulty. Enemies are stronger. That's gonna be a bitch. But we won the run. If you enjoyed the run of my commentary, a like in the comments goes a long way for a smaller channel like mine. In the meantime, though, guys, I have been BD1P. Peace out and goodbye.